What up, Dokkanners? So Global and JP Dokkan both dropped this little tweet just a little bit ago with their hint for Saiyan Day. Now, I just made a video earlier today saying, I don't think they're going to be giving us a hint for Saiyan Day. And then, of course, they do it. Once again, proving my point, you can never, ever anticipate what Dokkan is doing. They always do something to throw us off. They gave us the announcement for the Dokkan Now. That's tomorrow. This hint is happening today. So is there going to be another hint leading into the Dokkan Now, or is this going to be the only thing that we have going into the Dokkan Now presentation? My guess is I don't know, because every time I say something, they just try to make me look stupid. Stop doing that. So let's just go through a bunch of different theories, a bunch of ideas for what this could mean. I think the number one thing that everybody thinks of when they think of the hand is Vegeta, without question. Vegeta is the character that has the iconic stretched out hand for his signature Big Bang attack. That one is all but a guaranteed thought in every Dragon Ball fan's mind when you see that hand. But that's not the only one. So to say that it is just going to be Vegeta would be biased, which I totally am, which is why I'm saying it's got to be one of these. But I'm totally coping and being a Vegeta fan right here. For Saiyan Day, I think it would be appropriate, given that when it comes to Saiyan Day, we've had Bardock, we have had a Vegeta fairly recently. We had God Goku last year, then Majin Vegeta before that, then it was Broly before that, then it was Bardock before that. So actually every Saiyan has had their shine, but Vegeta did have another Saiyan Day unit back when he was transforming Vegeta. And I can't remember anybody else. But as far as like a character that would be associated with the hand, I feel like this is the number one. That's not the only one though. So let's just go through a bunch of different theories out there. Broly. Now, this is me coping a little bit. I don't think Broly is the most associated with a hand-related attack. However, it's not like it has to be. But when you do consider a hint being dropped that has a hand, maybe they're trying to insinuate that it is associating with someone who has a hand attack that is very iconic. I don't think Broly necessarily has one. Broly does have the second coming attack, where he's attacking the family Kamehameha, although his hand is a little bit contorted there, a little bit bent. So while this could work in theory, I don't think that this is quite on the same level as a stretched out hand for Vegeta's Big Bang attack. However, Vegeta's Big Bang attack doesn't actually quite work in that way where the hand is fully stretched out. Sometimes it can be a little bit squished. Like if we look here, you can see that his hand is stretched out in this shot, although it's a little bit cut off. Or down here, you can see his hand is stretched out. But then when you look at other Big Bang attacks, his hand is closer together, right? So which Big Bang attack is it? Actually, wait, this is Atomic Blast, isn't it? Oh, wait, no, this is, I don't know, whatever. Big Bang attack can be either hand together or hand stretched out. I'm going to go ahead and say that it is the hand stretched out Big Bang attack, but you could make a case against it because of that fact. There are some other situations that also have a heavy association with hands. Trunks. You can't sit there and tell me you don't think of burning attack when you see a hand stretched out. This is like one of the handiest attacks out there, okay? Not saying that this is going to be Saiyan Day, I'm just saying, right? This is another one, Banshee Blast. I don't know what the official term is for this attack from Vegito, but I remember from the dub, they call this Banshee Blast. This is kind of in the same situation as the Broly, where the hand is kind of contorted. Plus, it's Vegito. It's not going to work, right? He's not a pure Saiyan. But this one, I can't sit here and pretend that this is not a pretty iconic one too. This one, I don't think is as iconic as Vegeta's Big Bang attack, but this one definitely happens after a pretty horrific incident in Dragon Ball Z, when Majin Vegeta awakens and kills a bunch of people, and Goku's like, yeah, I'm gonna take you out, and Supreme Kai, get the hell out of my way, right? That's a pretty cool one. Could it be that? Sure, it could be. But here's my major theory, and I'm totally reaching while also still trying to feed into what I think is ultimately going to be the theme of the celebration. That is the Broly movie, right? The DBZ movie 8 Broly. I think that this could be the precursor to everyone sharing their energy with Goku. During that final fight against Broly in DBZ movie 8, Piccolo, Gohan, Trunks, and Vegeta all give their power to Goku to fight Broly, and they all stretch out their hands in the exact same way. And I think that that is probably what it's going to be, again, based on nothing at all, but it very much feels like that. Like if you look at this, where is it? Here it is. This is Gohan sharing his energy, Piccolo. There's a whole thing where like during the movie they're trying to slowly raise their hand And then once they lock their hand in a certain position, they start sending the energy. The hand is a little bit more stretched out. Granted, it's not fully stretched out like here. You know, it's not total. It's kind of in the same boat as the Broly, but I think that this still kind of works. And then, of course, why does this tweet have to have Vegeta folded? Come on, man. Vegeta also puts his hand out. Now, here's the extra little stretch that I wanted to mention, okay? Now, just go with me on this. You can totally disagree with this. That's totally fine. But look at the animation, or look at the effect that they use for this, right? It's this green, wavy sort of energy that's flowing out, right? Hear me out. Trunks and Broly actually just released on Global and has the exact same animation already in their LR art, right? You can see it right there. Piccolo, Tien, Chaozu, Yamcha, Raditz, Nappa, Paragus. What an odd combination. If you want to know why, read Quest Mode or look up JFantas videos on Quest Mode. They all give their power to Trunks and Broly, and then they power up. So the assets are already kind of in the game. Granted, it is through an LR character art, which is a little bit different than the animations that would happen in an intro animation. But I do feel like, or maybe an active skill, I do feel like because we kind of already have some of that in the database, maybe that could be what they're going to be using. Because whenever it comes to games and, you know, allocation of resources and stuff, you always want to do the most optimal thing. You want to make the most out of what you have instead of having to just throw on more, which is like basic game design philosophy, right? So if we have these wavy energy giving lines, maybe that's going to be something that they use and integrate into the active skill or whatever for a unit in the future at some point, right? So this is me totally stretching. This is based on nothing, but I do think that because this is already in the game, they would not be, I mean, I feel like they wouldn't be opposed to having a unit that could use that ability, which means it could be Goku. And as a Vegeta fan, that would bum me out. But at the same time, Goku from the Dragon Ball Z movie 8, where he fights Broly, I can't deny, is so freaking cool. When Goku finally gets that power up from Vegeta, and he's like cratered inside the wall, right? And then all of that energy just starts bursting out and the screen starts kind of blurring. I can't deny that is really cool. That final showdown with Goku versus Broly, I think was really, really well done. Obviously, it's a Goku thing. It's not a Vegeta thing. Vegeta was... My little cope is that Vegeta was the final straw that helped Goku win, but that was pretty cool. So if it ends up being a Goku unit, I don't want it to be this. I would want it to still be the Broly movie. A, because I'll still be partially right. But B, it does get to utilize that cool animation style. And you would have a pretty awesome looking Goku doing a pretty cool attack. That's the one where he uses the gut punch and like punctures a hole into Broly. And that scar is there all throughout Second Coming. So that's my little TED talk on what I think this could mean. Ultimately, this could all be for nothing. Maybe this is Dr. Gero. I don't know. They decide to pull a fast one on us and they say it's not Sunday, it's Dr. Gero. I have no idea. So let me know what you guys think about this one. I really, really hope it's Vegeta, but we'll see. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, your theories, your guesses on what this could mean. I saw some Friezas. Obviously, it's not Frieza. I saw some Ginyu. It's not Ginyu. If there are any other Saiyan, either be they pure or hybrid, if there are any other Saiyan characters or moments from Dragon Ball that utilize a stretched out hand, let me know. What could they be? Could they possibly be Saiyan Day? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And also let me know what you think about my little theory about the little wavy animation effect thing. Also be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you ladies know you're going to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.